You are watching Radio Rakim's Artist Access.
Access granted.
Welcome back to another episode of the Artist Access. I'm your host, Siraj Rich God. I'm Puwakanat Hotep, and we back, man. We took a whole month off, August. Took a little vacation time, So we back at it again, first show of the month. I got some awesome artists in the building today. My first guest is a poet who's been doing this thing out here in these H-Town streets, and he goes by the name of Mike Truth. What's the business, King?
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
I'm good. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate
it's a pleasure,
that.
bro. It's a pleasure. So I seen the brother
Definitely
spit at a We Go Live show a couple months back, and I don't think I talked to you that night. I didn't get a chance to talk. I might have did talk to you, but I don't think I did. I know I wanted to, but I said I got to get the brother on my show. You feel me? And I found him on Instagram, and I hit him up. And the brother responded, and here we go. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, man. Thank you. I appreciate you reaching out, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So look here. Do me a favor. Take my fans back to the beginning of your journey as a poet out here in H-Town.
Okay. So that starts in 2007.
Okay.
I moved out here in 2007.
From where?
I'm originally from California.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm originally from Sacramento, California. I moved out here in 2007. I went to school in Louisiana.
What part?
Northern Louisiana.
I'm from New Orleans now.
Yeah. I hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had two roommates that were from New Orleans.
Okay.
Yeah. But either way, I went to Grambling State. I came down here on a spring break trip with one of my line brothers. And I just had a ball, man.
Yeah.
I fell in love with the city, man. That was supposed to be a 6-day trip that turned into a 9-day trip.
Okay.
And I said, as soon as I graduate, man, I'm moving
back
to Houston.
Yeah.
So that very first week that I got here, I graduated July 27th, graduated over the summer. Graduated July 27th, moved out here August 4th. Mm-hmm. And that was like a Wednesday. Mm-hmm. That Sunday, I went to the Shadow Bar, the Poetry Lounge. It just started from there, man. I started writing in college, but it wasn't anything that I just took super serious. Right. It's just something that I, let my roommate hear. Believe it or not, I let my roommate hear, and then he was like, "Hey, that's dope." Mm-hmm. He's like, "You should do that somewhere." And I didn't really know about a whole lot of open mic spots like that. Right. So I just brought, the couple pieces that I had, and when I showed up here in Houston, that's kind of just how I kind of got my start. Yeah. So I walked in the building, man, looked on the list, saw the names on the list. At that time, I didn't have no name or nothing like that.
Okay.
I just looked at the list and started seeing, like, names like Bishop and Cherokee and, Seven and, Pumpkin from Pluto and, like really, really dope names. And I wasn't just going to put Mike on the list. So I was like, okay, what can I come up with, to throw on this list? And right then,
came up with the Mike Truth on the spot.
Yeah, and it stuck. And that night, I had a really, really good night, and I've been doing my thing ever since.
And I heard a lot about the Shadow Bar. I wasn't out here yet, but I heard a lot about this. That was 7th spot at the time, right? Yeah. So you come up with a lot of the OG poets then.
Yeah. So, obviously almost 20 years in, man, I've seen a lot.
Yeah.
I've always been a student of the history here, and even when I showed up, there was still like maybe 5 to 10 years of history, that I knew nothing about.
Right.
But you would just get little, inklings and whispers, of different people. Yeah. And I think what really made me start really diving into the history was when I heard about an artist here by the name of Killer Whale. Killer Whale passed away before I got here. But it was very, very obvious that, like, when he passed away, the entire community kind of, came together during that particular time period. So when I talked to the people I consider to be my OGs, I started just asking questions about him and just how the scene was during that particular time. and you start getting little bits and pieces of, well, Black Snow was over here, and Seven was over here, and it used to be Pisano's, and now it's the Shadow Bar, and I just kind of fell in love with the history and the community.
Right.
During that time, we had monsters on the mic, like. There were people on the stage that like would blow you away.
Right.
People that really, really pushed my pen and had me like, okay, I gotta, like, if I'm gonna come, I gotta come hard. I can't be bullshit. Can I curse? I'm sorry.
Yes, sir. Yes,
okay.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I can't be bullshitting on the mic, man. And people like Deep Blue Sea, people like Ray, Honey, Queen Sheba. Of course, Seven, Bishop. It was a number of people that were around back then, that you catch every now and then now, but a lot of them, they got families, they moved on, doing their own things, salute to all of them. But those are the people who really kind of taught me what this is about. And, the people that we touch when we actually get on these stages. Right. And it's so much more than just, snaps and claps,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So you got a big show coming up October the 4th.
Yeah,
Kinda like your own little unplugged type of thing, huh?
Yeah.
Got a couple openers for you that night?
Yeah. I do have a couple openers.
Yeah.
I haven't released that yet, but it is coming,
Okay.
On social media. We're trying to do a whole rollout. But, yeah, this is my first set that is this long. The set will be about 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, yeah.
But it's a little bit of everything, man. I'm trying to incorporate everything from live music to poetry, obviously, a little bit of dialogue / stand-up, not really a comedian, but, just kind of, connecting with people. It's got a few stage play elements to it.
Okay.
So, man, I'm really trying to give a
put some work into
full
this one,
hour's
yeah.
worth.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, yeah.
So this sound like this the first time we go live. This something like this before, right?
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They mostly do events with like maybe 7 poets on the ticket type of thing.
Yeah. So I, shout out to We Go Live, man, for them even, thinking that, or believing in me and my talents to be able to,
Did you approach
actually
them
put
with
this
this
on.
idea, or did they come at you?
It was something that we had been talking about back and forth, but, for me, I didn't want to do it if I didn't have a clear vision of what I wanted the show to be and the messages. I'm real big on messages, and I wanted to make sure that I had something to say and something that would be able to connect with the audience of people that would be out there. When you've been doing this as long as I have, it's like you've heard just about every type of poem there possibly could be. Right. So for me, it was like, how do I dig deeper into where I am in life? I started when I was 22. I'm 40 now. Right. So married, kids, like really, So like you start diving into those types of topics, and understanding that, you don't really have a lot of people on the set that are speaking to that audience, that group of people, that demographic. It's no knock to anybody,
right.
But there's just so much for us to talk about. And we can kind of get locked into, 4 or 5 different types of, poems. And it's kind of like, okay, but are you really feeding people? So that's where I am with it at this stage, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, bro. So, give me some names, bro. A couple poets out here that kind of inspire you to pick up that pen and make you want to sharpen up your pen game a little bit when you hit them spit.
Well, I'll say this. It's some people that are new to the set that I really, really enjoy watching. So the way this works, right, for most people that don't know, you'll get somebody that's new to the set, right? And it'll be their first time getting up on stage, and, they'll be scared, they'll be shy. They might be reading from, their phone or from their tablet or whatever the case may be. But once they get on stage, it's almost like you get bit by a bug. And once you get bit by that bug, then you see like that hunger start to build in whoever that artist is. And the most enjoying part, I get the most fulfillment in watching somebody who just starts out, like, develop into who they become. Like I use him as an example all the time, but Khalid the Future. Yeah, man. I remember when he was his very first night. I remember when he was new to the set.
Wow.
And to watch his growth over the years, has been.
For you to say you seen Khalid beginning.
Yeah.
You've been out here for a minute then.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah.
remember when Khalid first came on the set, and to watch his growth has always been something that has been, inspiring to me, because it's like that hunger, and I remember that hunger, that hunger of, that's all you think about. All you doing is just like, what can I say next that hasn't been done, or how can I top what I've done before? And when you see that in a young poet, going back to your original question, people like UCJ, like I really like him. I like his style, and I like just seeing that drive and that hunger in him, to become a better artist. It's several, it's several people that I can name right now, but I just want to kind of keep it to just a few, because I don't.
The young gunners, huh?
Yeah. But he's definitely somebody that I've been paying very, very close attention to from afar. Just kind of watching him and his growth. But yeah, man, it's really dope to see, some of these newer artists, come on the set and have that hunger, because it's hard to keep that hunger for a long period of time. They inspired me to, want to get back into writing a lot more. But like anything else, life will start stepping in the way. I had to take a minute from the set myself, and I had 2 sons, so like getting married and having my kids, man, you make that your priority, So now it's like, okay, now that they're a little bit older, they're not in the stage of needing me as much as they did, when they were toddlers, Now it's like I'm kind of my wife and I slowly getting back into the the scene and to see. It's like a whole new generation of people. And the cool part about taking a break is there are a lot of people that don't know me.
Right.
And I don't move in a
so you
manner
like the new face to them.
Yeah. I don't move in a manner of like expecting people to know who I am. That's not.
When I met you that night, I was like, I just had saw you for the first time.
Right.
I'm thinking you're new to the game. Kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And it's cool because like it gives me an opportunity to kind of, rebrand, kind of just get back onto the set, and then you can have something that you did a long time ago that people haven't heard, because they weren't around during that time that you were doing that. So, it's cool, man. It's a good feeling to get back into, the routine.
Right.
Yeah.
And see, I moved here from New Orleans in 2017, around August, right?
Okay.
And I immediately jumped in the portrait scene, right?
Yeah.
And I come from doing music. I was doing music first.
Okay.
Conscious hip hop.
Uh-huh.
And so my first couple of poems were just some of my rhymes. And I just spit them a cappella. But I instantly jumped into the acting scene out here too.
Okay.
I noticed a lot of poets kind of dibble and dabble into the acting and theater scenery.
Yeah.
Have you ever touched that theater stage?
No, I didn't go the theater route. I don't know, man.
You think you'll do it?
I don't know. Possibly, but it just that wasn't, in the path.
Right.
Believe it or not, the music side is kind of more the direction that I see myself moving into.
Yeah.
I started before poetry. I have cousins in Jackson, Mississippi, who, they do music, and they kind of introduced me to like making beats and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was actually my segue into poetry.
Okay.
Because at Grambling, there's a cat that I went to school with by the name of Harold Green from Chicago. Well-known poet in Chicago. Monster on the mic. He's like the first person that I knew that was an actual poet. Like that's outside of Lorenz Tate and Love Jones. Like he's the first person that I knew that was like, that's what I do.
Right.
So I was making beats for him for his first album or poetry album that he put out back in college. But this is not something that I ever envisioned doing. It's just something that kind of came naturally and, set me on my path.
Yeah. To me, all of the like acting and rapping and poetry, I see a connection in all of them. You feel me?
Absolutely. They're all cousins.
Yeah. So I believe if you can rap, sing, do poetry, you can definitely act as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's all about opportunities and how they open up. I'm open to all opportunities. I'm going to put my best foot forward when whatever it is, and we're going to see how it sticks,
Okay.
Excited about this show because it'll give people an opportunity to see some new things from me. that they haven't seen. I have probably 6 months to a year worth of material that I've just been sitting on.
That's what I heard you say.
Yeah. I've been sitting on it just so that not only like the audience will be able to enjoy it, but like just the poets on the scene that know me.
Right.
It'll be an opportunity for them to kind of see where I've grown and the things that I'm talking about now versus what I was talking about at 23.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, it's I'm excited about it. Really excited about it.
So we got this rappers versus poets show coming up. You know what I'm talking about? What you think about that, man?
Yeah. I don't knock it.
Right.
I don't knock it. I think that it's interesting to see how the game has kind of evolved around the city. So the battle rap world is a world in itself, and I have the utmost respect for anybody who can get up and do that. It requires doing like deep diving into whoever your opponent is. Some people can do it right on the spot, but you got other people who actually spin. But yeah. I just ain't got that kind of time. Right. I got a whole family, man. So to sit around trying to dig up whatever I can, that's not my thing. But I do have a legit respect for anybody who can. So now with this merge of like the rappers versus the poets, of course I'm always root for the poets. And it's not that it's a us against them or anything like that, but that's my community. That's my people. So I'm definitely looking forward to seeing them. Couple people that are really really doing their thing on the set that are in that particular show that's coming up. Red Lion, Scott Free. Just I'm
LJ,
really
Hamilton,
Free
K,
Lady
380. Got some
some
heavy hitters in the poor side.
Exactly. And funny you mentioned Lady 380. She's another one. That name it slipped when you asked me about poets earlier. She's another one that's a monster on the mic. And it's just I love to see like where this newer generation of artists is kind of taking it. When I first came on the scene, that wasn't even really a thing. That wasn't even available. But now you can kind of see just how Houston, poetry has kind of evolved.
Right. They got the Bar Fest now. With, Amir do the Bar Fest.
Yeah.
You ever did the Bar Fest?
No, I haven't.
Right.
I'm not against it.
Right.
It was like slams, when I first came in.
Right.
But for me, I've always... It's not that I have anything against it, but for me, I always felt like they were restrictive for me as far as you're doing things to win the competition.
Right.
And for me, sometimes I just want to talk about like regular stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want, I got poems about a little bit of everything. Like I'm addicted to coffee.
Okay.
So like I have a real addiction to coffee and caffeine. So I wrote about that. But that's me though. And I don't expect anybody else to, do things the way I do it. But like things that actually mean something to me, that's what I write about. So for me, I prefer the open mic scene because it allows me to be able to go in and do what I want to do as opposed to going into it with the intent of I got to win this competition.
Right.
Again, with I always tell a lot of the younger poets, it's like, to be the best poet in the city is like at the end of the day, once you have that title, what does that mean ultimately?
Right.
So that's just kind of where I am. I've seen a larger purpose or a greater purpose of how many people you can reach. And when you start dealing with people that may be going through some serious issues and you get up on stage and you say something that helped them get through the rest of their week or help them get over that problem, that's when it's like, okay, this is a greater purpose here. It's not about a title.
Competition and all that
Yeah. So it's you got blessed with a gift to feed people. And that's where I am with it at this stage in my life.
That's kind of why I never really did the slams either. You know what I'm talking about? I read it. I'm into more just expressing, giving my truth, rather than competing. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, because you got a story. And whatever is in you is guaranteed to connect with somebody in that audience. And you just never know, like, what somebody could be dealing with, and you want to be able to make sure that whatever words God gave you to, share with the people, you want to make sure that it's getting to as many people as possible because you just don't know who you helping. That was like when the first time somebody came up to me and was like, man, that's my life story, man. You know, I got a piece, you know, that I wrote some years ago for my father actually about child support, and I wrote it with him in mind. But when I perform that piece, it's guaranteed that somebody's gonna come to me after that, like, man, I really appreciate that, you know, that you speak in my life story, you know. And when I started realizing that, okay, this has a whole deeper meaning to it, you know, and can hit people in a different way, that's when I started like thinking, okay, I need to start writing with deeper thoughts in mind, not just, you know, how well does it rhyme or what type of metaphor or bar can I throw in. It's like, okay, are you really putting a message in whatever it is that you're talking about? So,
Well, brother, I can't wait to see you come back on the show later on and spit your piece.
yeah.
Might ask you to do two of them, you know what I'm saying, if you don't mind.
Cool.
So before we go, talk to the audience, let them know where can they meet you at on your social medias, all of that good stuff, bro.
Cool. So, my Instagram is Michael Truth, all one word, MICHAEL Truth. You can reach out to me there. My link for the show, the flyer will be put up on the screen, so hopefully you'll be able to chance it. Yeah. There you go. Cool. You know, we go live. tv.ticketleak.com. I believe that's the link, but we'll make sure we get it on the screen so that they have it exactly the way it is. October 4th, man. I'm expecting the show to be sold out, so please don't wait. Don't wait for your tickets. We're on pace to sell this particular show out, so don't wait to get your tickets, man, because I don't want anybody having to be turned away from the door, you know. So get your tickets now while you can.
Yeah. Y'all give it up for my man Mike Truth.
Thank you.
So y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access, and your access has now been granted. Yeah.
Life is full of unexpected turns, but your legacy doesn't have to be. At Sims Crown Legacies Life Insurance, we help you protect what matters most: your family, your future, your peace of mind. Whether you're just getting started or planning ahead, we make it simple, secure, and affordable. Have questions? Join our 1-hour Power Hour, Monday through Friday, for a live chat with a licensed expert ready to guide you every step of the way. Your legacy is worth it. Let Sims Crown Legacies help you protect it, starting today.
No more dating apps. Now it's Vibes Dating. A real dating show where they match you up, send you on a real date, and it's all caught on film.
Welcome back to the Artist Access. Man, we got another dope artist in the building today. We got my man be spitting them bars in the building.
Talk to him.
He goes by the name of Romezette. What's going on, King?
What's happening, Pimp?
Yeah.
It's going down, brother.
Yeah.
Good to finally get over
Let's
here
get
and
into
meet
that
you.
name. How you come up with Romezette, man?
Well, Romezette is, my name is Rome.
Okay.
You know, and back in the day as a clique, I come from a group called the Insane Players.
Okay.
As you know, street cats, man, we all was into some mafia type of mentality.
Yeah.
So as we sat around kicking it, man, they started handing out names, and that's one of the names that came to me, man,
Okay.
by my dogs.
Yeah.
And it really stuck, you know. Man, they
Yeah,
started calling me Zeddy on the block and all that type of stuff. So
I like it. It's very unique.
yeah, it turned to something live for me, you know.
Yeah.
So then I wanted to start doing the music with it, you know. So
Are you born and raised in H-Town, Texas?
yeah, Houston.
Okay.
South Park to
okay.
be exact, you know what I mean?
I think I heard you say something about Louisiana in one of the interviews or something. You got people out there with or something?
Yeah, well, basically, my people are from Opelousas and Baton Rouge way.
Yeah.
So you feel me? So I come from both sides of that. You know, my mom from down there in Opelousas way, and that's where all my that side of the family is.
Yeah.
The I-10 running, and then the Baton Rouge, the New Orleans, you know, the Platinville, Pantherville, the Donaldsonville, the Gonzaleses, White Castles. You know, that's all us up there.
Yeah. Okay.
Plaque, man. I can't say Plaque, man. You know what I mean?
Plaquemines Parish, huh?
Yeah, you feel me? You know all that,
Yeah.
Shout out to Louisiana, man.
Oh yeah.
Because I get a lot of love and support from out there, you know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
So,
Yeah. So, bro, take us back to the beginning of your journey as being a rapper, MC, spitting them bars, bro.
All right, so 15 years old.
Mhm.
Nah, man, take me back further than that.
Mhm.
9 or 10, me and my cousin Donald, he's out of Louisiana.
Mhm.
I'm from Houston.
Mhm.
Our mothers are sisters.
Mhm.
So, of course, we run up and down 10 as family. And we would beat on the tables. When I'm out here in Houston, I'm learning how to beat on tables and all that old stuff. And then when he out there, he had some stuff going on out there. And when we finally get together on weekends and Christmases and stuff like that, we had new material every time. We the only two gonna shine. I shine everybody else. We gonna have new rhymes. We gonna be beating on stuff, and it turned into an actual thing for us.
Mhm.
We created a clique in which we call the Insane Players.
Mhm.
The Insane Players.
Mhm.
That's an oxymoron in itself. You know what I mean? But as young cats, man, we found a way to make it fit.
Right.
And we started running with a label called Vidrine Records, actually. Vidrine Records gave us our first label deal.
Mhm.
I mean, our first record deal. 2 singles.
That was out here?
Nah, that's in Opelousas.
Okay.
Vidrine is actually popular with Zydeco music.
Okay.
Zydeco Outlaws
Yeah.
is one of their biggest groups.
Yeah.
Anyway, they fumbled the ball with us, I
Yeah.
mean. But it gave us a blessing to understand how the business
I
worked.
go. Yeah.
How we market ourselves,
Mhm.
and then how to package the product. Back then we was doing CDs and tapes. You
Right.
feel me? So we learned how to get to the press machine and putting that thing to work. Then getting out there on the blocks, your city, my city,
Right.
any city we go to, and
Slinging them things. Look.
$5
Yeah.
tapes.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, and giving you a T-shirt or a poster with it. You know what I'm saying? And thank you God, it gave us a good footprint in Louisiana, and I did my thing in Houston also. So yeah, that was in the early '90s.
Mhm.
So
So when did you become a solo artist?
as you can tell, I got a little age on me, right? God bless. Life happened, like you just mentioned. You know what I mean? The kids came. The family had to be taken care of. I'm a truck driver. The trucks had to be taken care of, and all the situations that go with that. After a while, the kids got old enough, like my boy Michael just said. The kids got old enough. The family started kind of getting to an empty nesting, and then I got back to understanding what I really wanted to do. Then the music kicked in.
Yeah.
But it wasn't about me rapping. Me and my brother, since we did that Insane Player album a long time ago, we banded together and put together Panther Records. That's our record label. With Panther Records, we put out several projects of different artists.
Okay.
So my comeback in the 2000s was really to be a actual producer, you feel me? But the artists that we kept dealing with, they had more problems than I just left. You know what I mean?
Right.
They having new kids, one
Right.
going to prison, one
Right.
got murdered. It's different. Then I had another friend of mine, he, God bless, we was serious about him, and he died, Sice Digger, rest in peace, Sice Digger. When Sice died, it was like, man, I'm sick of trying with all these people. And my friend at that time, she was like, shit, you might as well try it yourself, because your music is always what we rewinding and jamming on anyway. So I really got with being in the studio, really started recording, really started putting together real strong projects. You feel me? Videos, music, and everything that go with that.
Yeah. Now you got a new project that releases tomorrow, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's coming, man. Let it cook.
That's what it's called?
Yeah.
Let it cook.
Because, man, in life, bro, we just, like I just explained, everything sits on the stove. It got to go. Once we put it on the stove, we season it up. It don't matter how seasoned you are or whatever you do. You just make sure that thing sit right. And then you can't just rush it. After a while, it has to cook. Eventually, after it cooks, man, everything that you want from that situation is right there, prepared for you to pull out the oven, take it off the stove, sit down and enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, in life, I just put that in the same idea with life. I've been through prison situations. I've been through family situations. We got death situations in life. We got grandkids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Miraculous births. horrible deaths. You know what I mean? It's all kind of things in life. But as we hit that turbulence, as we hit that hard rocky road, man, it feel like, man, I don't know how we gonna get through that. But eventually we just let it cook. You know what I mean? Give it some time, man, and it comes back. And usually you're going to come out better than you was at first. You're going to come out there stronger. You're going to come out there financially a little bit more stable. You feel me? So I thank God a lot with that idea in my head.
Right.
So
Now, you got some heavy-hitter features on this project, right?
Man, come on.
Some of the names we got on that album, bro.
First of all, my man Jaime Sinatra, yes, you see Jaime. I don't know if you ever jam Jaime. Jaime is responsible for a few tracks out there. He gave me a song called Southern Licious Funk. You know what I mean? Where he's singing on that thing.
Yeah.
Bro like to dance too, so he's a dancer. And he produced the track and sang on the track.
Okay.
Me and him, and I put my brother Emperor the Great. Emperor doing pretty good out there.
Yeah.
Emperor is the owner and CEO of More Vision TV and Thugs Nation Entertainment.
Yeah.
Another division of what I got going on with the music side. How we help distribute artists, how we help get them more brand visibility, awareness upon in the markets, and then spread them out to different markets that we have not control in, but we definitely have our hands in. That can get you some, visibility. So that's that. Then I also got my man Big Takes Freedom. You know what I mean? Big Takes Freedom. He sang on the song "See You Again" about a friend of mine that passed, and then one of my nieces that was killed horribly. That song is, he touched me when I think about him. But that song, what Tex did, man, Tex a bad man. He sang on some real big songs back in the Gap also. And he put a touch on it that made it like life. You feel me? He actually gave it life to it. And then I tried my hand at singing on that thing too. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's a harmonious song, and it's heartfelt. So, and then the title track, Let It Cook, man, I went crazy on that because one of my guys, his name is Wavy. Wavy, he produced the track.
Okay.
So Wavy did his shit. And then also got Chucky Trill. My man, rest in peace, Chucky Trill. He's on this project also. I got a feature for him right before he passed.
Right.
I redoctored it up and brought it back for everybody to enjoy. That's called Hot Boy Jamming. And then my man Simo, I can't forget Simo. Simo was Grammy nominated.
Okay.
I can't tell you the projects he on right quick, but if you just go tap him in, CMOE, he's on my song called Run It Up. Him and Worm the producer. Worm pretty. So yeah, man, I got some heavyweights that's doing their thing, man. They got some sway in the game, and with God bless, we all looking at this project as being a real good one. You feel me?
Did you produce any of the tracks on the album?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Which ones?
I Don't Give a Damn, the title track. Not the title track, the first single off of it. Yeah. I Don't Give a Damn was produced by me and my man Douglas Houston. You know what I mean? That's SU Media. Shout out SU Media. Boy, been giving me a whole bunch of. Hey, I can't lie, man. Brother brought my game from 99 to 2099.
Yeah.
So God bless us. And I also did the song called Good Morning, where I produced Good Morning.
Okay.
Yeah, man. And Good Morning is for my lady. You understand? It was a way when I woke up feeling away early that morning. You understand? And I gave it to her. And it's something that all the ladies would be able to actually not only feel, but just go through the day, put it on in the morning and jam it. You can send it to your lady in the morning. Just something to let her know that you thinking about her and that you hope that she can just get with you in a few months, whenever she get a little time after she get out the car or whatever. You feel me?
Yeah.
So
today you're going to perform kind of like a mix of some of the songs on the album?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this thing dropped tomorrow.
Yes, sir. All of these songs I'm doing tonight has a video to them, so you can see them on YouTube.
Okay.
The whole project drops tomorrow, so you can check it out. My girl Kinky Chef on that thing.
Yeah.
Kinky Chef, she's dynamic. Man, I could just, when I start telling you the names on it, man, we just got to put it up on the screen and just go through it.
Yeah.
But truthfully, man, I'm actually proud of this project. You feel
me? Yeah. So, brother, before we get up out here, let the people know where can they find the album, and how can they follow you on all of your social media platforms.
Okay. you can find the album anywhere that you search for music. Just put in Let It Cook, Romezette, Romezette. Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, everywhere you can find music, you can find me. YouTube is where I want you all to go check me out at, man. Check out the videos, share, like, and comment, man. Tap in with it. It's a very good message going on throughout the whole project because, like we say, it's all about letting it cook. It got some maturity to it. It has grown man appeal to it, and it has an edge that'll be able to give anybody that if you got a street edge, then you're gonna rock out. If you got you a corporate edge, hey man, there's some songs on there that you're gonna feel that too while you're going to work. All I'm saying is give it a shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, look here, man. Don't go nowhere. Y'all stay tuned. So when we come back, the artist will be performing. So y'all stay tuned because this is the Artist Access. And your access has now been granted. Yeah.
How many people you said live here?
3. A mother and her 2 kids.
That's a whole lot of house for 3 people. Epiphany, now available on Amazon in paperback and ebook.
Sometimes I wonder, what will my sons tell their therapists about me? Will they honor me or speak honestly about the parts in which my parent missed the mark? Will it be understood that I did the best that I could, or will they be charged by the hour to spread showers of tears into the ears of a therapist from past traumas and unnecessary drama from me and they mama that we tried our very best not to hide? Will they say that I did enough to ensure that the term toxic and masculinity were never understood to be synonymous? Did I give them enough love? Did I show them enough hugs? Did I build up their confidence to make them more confident than their father ever was? Did I give them enough struggle? Did I teach them enough hustle? Did I put enough emphasis on growing their minds instead of building their muscle? And I get it. They'll be tall and likely able to dribble a ball, but did I create a safe enough space for them to choose not to use that option at all? Did I teach them about mental health? Will they be more likely to seek therapy if they knew their father chose to use it himself? I don't know. That's just a few things that I think about while sitting on this couch trying to figure out what keeps me awake at night. And I understand that therapy is important, but it'd be a whole lot easier to maintain if my brain came with a check engine light. But through all the struggle and the self-doubt, the little boy on the inside of me screams to the man that he grew to be, only for him likely to keep a closed mouth. Because see, I just wasn't built that way. Or at least that's what I'm supposed to portray. Along with the idea that all you need is to get on your knees and pray. But I wonder, what would Jesus say if he chose not to bother his father and sit down with a therapist for an hour just to get a few things off his chest? Would you respect his sacrifice any less? I don't know, that idea just don't seem that crazy to me, but it's crazy to be considered crazy for choosing to do the work and figuring out what you need to heal. It's funny because we all love peace, but it's hard to find peace when the pressures and responsibilities of parenthood won't allow you to be still. But depression is real. And it'll eat you alive if you don't handle it the right way. But unfortunately, I guess we'll save that for our next session. Because see, that's our time for the day. It started out with an empty bottle of Crown and a lonely night on the town. Different ladies showing me love and the homies giving me pounds, and I'm trying not to think about what you be doing now. I hate to hear you cry. I'm hoping this liquor drowns out the sound. Justifying my excuses, but all of that shit is useless, because the truth is I'm really finna lose it. And it's simply off the thought of a brother snatching you up. I know I broke your heart and I hope another don't patch it up. I had an angel in my life, and at times I took her for granted. 1 minute we on the same page, the next on different planets. I never told you this, but I hope that you understand it. Being an artist and your man, it ain't always easy to manage. Kind of like speaking Spanish in a room full of Japanese, or trying to run a race with nubs instead of knees. But now I'm pissy drunk and the music and drink is flowing, and I'm stumbling to the car, not knowing quite where I'm going, but I figured a ride might put my mind at ease. I'm searching for 20 minutes just trying to find my keys. Security telling me I should probably call a cab. But I ain't trying to leave my car, so nah, yo, I'ma pass, and I know what she thinking. Usually I would be wiser, cause ain't no way in hell I'm passing a breathalyzer. But finally I'm making it out of the parking lot. I'm trying to straighten up, cause I ain't trying to run into the cops. And all the while, the only thing I can think of is you and how you started every day off with the good morning, boo. Coffee in my cup and yours simply orange juice. I'm working on new shit, you watching the morning news. Gotta control the cruise on these lines in my mind. I'm doing 85 as I merge on 59, and even though my heart hurts, I tell the world that I'm fine, because I got bigger problems like trying to stay between these lines. I cut the radio on, it's a midnight storm, and a Jodeci marathon playing all night long. See, hell no, not now, yo. I ain't trying to hear it. I get to reminiscing and my eyes get to tearing. I'm looking around for an ox to put in the deck, and when I look up, all I see is brake lights to Alexa. I know I'm about to wreck. You might as well mark it next. Vehicular manslaughter is the only thing to expect, but pause, lock arms, clench jaws. If I don't end up dead, it's gonna be behind bars. I'll black out to a vision of you on the couch, and when I open my eyes, I got a wicked surprise. You see that Lexus I just hit look like the one that you drive. Same color, same rims, same model and size. And the only thing I pray is that you ain't inside, and God forbid if you is, only that you survive. You see the cop lights flashing, sirens blasting, ambulance dance all around this drunk passion. Blood-soaked fashion on the body in the street. I caught a glimpse of your face being covered by a sheet. And through all the commotion, all the chaos and stress, I ain't even recognize that I happened to miss a text. The only thing it read was you was headed to my house. You love me very much and we need to work it out. But now I guess I doubt that I'll ever see you again. So it don't even matter if this judge give me 10, but I guess until then, I'll be sitting in this jail, staring at your picture on the wall of this cell. I hold you in my heart as long as there's breath in me, staring at the sky, praying that you forgive me. Mike Truth. Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. I woke up with you on my mind, yawning. Such a long way from all them storms, so calm. Wondering if your night was as wonderful as mine. Very seldom do I chill and give Miss Wonderful some time. I mean, yeah, we can chill and maybe even catch a flick, but last night was something different. Made me kinda click. Hey, was it how we clicked? Or is it in my mind? I know you gotta get going, but when you got some time, just send me a message, just to let me know you thinking about me. Maybe even a clip of people singing off key. All I'm knowing right now is that you got me. Think I might do the right thing like I was Spike Lee. I mean, she's passionate, especially when it comes to him. He made a lot of mistakes, but this not gonna be one of them. Open the doors, a lot of wolves might come to them, but resilience is the value, but together they can run from them. But I just wanna let you know I think that you are great. Top-notch in all your conversations, even on a date. I hope I ain't too late, a half a ticket ain't too young. Lately it don't take too much to get Big Romy kinda sprung. A little love and maybe something good to eat. Who can you run to? Or maybe you can run to me. Look at what you done to me. Yeah, I'm thinking about forever. A good man got me wanting to be better. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, baby.
I'm just thinking of you.
I woke up with you on my mind.
Hello, good morning to you.
And I had to do this before I got out the door.
I hope all of your dreams come true. I know life will end, but I hope and I pray I will see you again, my friend. know life will end, but I hope and I pray that we'll see you again, my friend. See you again. In all these moments, I think of my homie and what he might do in this moment. People be talking like they already knew as an omen, that they knew the Reaper was straight coming just for him. But I know my homie would have been right here, and I know my homie never showed no fear, and I hope my partner hadn't been straight. Ain't no doubt if he was gonna make it to heaven gate. Some people say they heard in the past they couldn't relate, so I think of them as fake and start scheming up off they plate. But wait, I could hear you say, bro, chill, cause you always had a play. I wish bro was here. I know life will end, but I hope and I pray I will see you again, my friend. I know life will end, but I hope and I pray I will see you again, my friend. See you again. In every moment, I think of my loved ones and what they might do in this moment. People be saying that them dying might be an omen, but I don't believe it. The only thing that keeps me going, cause I know my niecey would've been right here. I know my niecey would've kept it real. I know my niecey never showed no fear. My heart is broken for real. And while I'm at it, I gotta holler at Netta. Our children miss you, but life's getting much better. And let me tell you, I know life will end. We hold on to the thought, hoping we see you again. I know life will end, but I hope and I pray I will see you again, my friend. I know life will end, but I hope and I pray I will see you again, my friend. See you again.
My homeboy made that track there. That shit came up too. Yeah. Damn, I can't get a hug or a kiss. So why can't you clean up the house and have a cooked meal sometimes when I come home?
I'm not your mama.
And I ain't your daddy either.
Look, I already told you I'm not gonna be dealing with you if you're gonna be doing all this going out of town. I already know you got a female up there, that's why you going.
I was looking for you, but I didn't see your car. Okay. What you looking for my car for?
D-Ray must got it again.
So how did the interview go?
I had to reschedule. If you would have given me a debit card to get some real gas money, I would have went.
Okay, so where have you been? You've been gone in the car all day. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Is there anyone else?
Look, I'm not supposed to come on now.
You are my husband. You've been gone all night, and you don't think I should question you about it?
I don't put nothing past these hoes, you feel what I'm saying? They get all dressed up and go out to eat with their work husbands, you feel me?
Hey, let me just talk to you about some business.
Not at the moment. I'm a little busy.
We can talk about it on the way. You want to take my car or yours?
No, I'm gonna need that time alone in the car to think. I'm going to lunch. I'll be back.
First they get busy, then they get distant.
Keep in mind, you've been on my mind.